Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 6 of Scraptember, and today's prompt is hearts, and I'm pretty sure I got that covered. So Scraptember is a hop started by the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Alberts. So if you haven't already checked them out, please do. They are phenomenal, all three of them. And they give us prompts every day in the month of September, and we use those to create layouts and whatever other craft you want to really. You could use it for cards or anything else. So I have the Scrapping Reflections Heart Builder stencil that I want to use, and I've got some inks. This is a little bag that I received at my retreat that I was at earlier in August, and since I'm documenting a picture from that, I wanted to try and use up some of the things that I got, including some stamps and things. So here's a picture of most of, I guess about half of the ladies that were still there saying goodbye when I pulled off. It was a very sad moment because I missed them already. As I was driving away, I already missed them. But I printed it in a 5x7. I've got some odds and ends of things that were given to me at the retreat that I'm using on my layout. And then I pulled some odds and ends papers from different places. So I've got some papers, some embellishments and stamps, a stencil, and some inks and my pictures. So let's see how this goes. So I start with the Heart Builder stencil, and I am using, now I can't remember what color I pulled out for this. I pulled two different shades of pink. I believe it's Kitsched Flamingo and Worn Lipstick. And I am just kind of spacing them out. And I'm only doing half because I've decided to do this half and half concept. And I ended up adding Twisted Citron because those were the colors that were going to work with the embellishments I pulled out that I received from my secret elf while we were on retreat. And so I was a little worried about that greeny color blending with the pinks and reds and turning kind of brown. And really it didn't. I love the way this turned out. And now I'm just trying to find the best combo for what I want to use on the other half. So I'm going to cover half of the page in one of these papers, and then I want to map my picture in the other one. So I'm just trying to figure out which one's going to work best. And this first paper I looked at was an American Crafts paper, and then so was this black heart with the or the black paper with the hearts. And then I have a Recollections paper, and I think I may have even pulled out a Paper Studio. And I'm just trying to figure out what is going to work better here. So I used the hot pink polka dot paper to map my picture so it'll stand out on the white and the black. And then I'm used that black with the little pink hearts on the background to do the other half of the 6x6 or the 6x12. So the embellishments that I found that my elf gave me at a retreat were this heart, the big pink heart that hugs and kisses, this little green heart, which is why I went with those colors, and that heart with looks like a little flower in the bottom corner. So none of what I just put down is staying there. I move it all around, but first I want to figure out what I'm doing with this bag and how I'm going to incorporate it. So originally I pull one part of that bag off, and I'm going to just put it behind, and I leave the little frayed part, at the top of those little bags. It's got like a little jagged edge, and I left that on there because I kind of like that texture. And I like this look, but I really felt like it needed something more. So I'm going to pull another piece of that bag off and not double because I'm going to overlay it a little, but give myself a little bit more width with that polka dot. And I did that intentionally because I've got that polka dot paper in the background. That's why I picked those together, because I felt like they really went well together. And I wanted it coming out a little on the side, but I don't want it covering too much of that stencil work because I love how it looks. So I'm mostly covering the black, but it needed to come over some, especially since it's 5x7. And so I get that down there, and I'm going to work in this bottom corner. So I decided to do some layering, and that way you can still see that little floral looking thing is actually a heart, but it's not taking up, a ton of space. And so I just cluster that little space down there in the bottom. And I do love the way that that little corner down there is going to turn out. I got a couple more things to add to it because I pulled out some stamps. And these stamps were also part of one of my gifties from some of the ladies at the retreat. I had a lot of things separated out so I could use them on individual layouts because I'm scrapbooking each of the 13 other ladies that were there. Each of them are going to get their own layout with a selfie of me and them, and I'm using like the goodies that they gave me or papers that I got from them or their favorite color or whatever it is that kind of goes along with my friend. And so since this was all of the ladies or quite a few of them, I thought that I would go ahead and just use this little stamps that I got. And so I think one came from my Elfie and one came from one of my other friends. And I love the way that these little hearts work together because they are the outside lining and then the inside. And I didn't care if they were perfect because I kind of like that little offset. Some of them turned out almost perfect and some of them are a little off, and I'm okay with that because I think it just gives it a lot of extra character. So I get that on there, and then I decided I wanted to tuck some more behind the little bag. So I've put that title up there that says Hugs and Kisses, although that's really not my title. My title is going to be in the bottom corner. And I've already stamped it. It says, I love that we are friends. And that came off of the heart stencil set that I believe one of my friends gave me. And then these are just like scrapbook papers. They came from, I have a set of like scrapbooking related papers that are Echo Park and Simple Stories. And this is from a scrap from there. So I just tore a piece of that off, and then I have this other little piece that has like the scissors and the ruler and the pencils, and I thought that would look good down here. So I'm just adding a little bit of character and a little extra layer of those papers on there. And then I'm going to take some of these stickers from Let's Get Crafty by Simple Stories and tuck those in places. And I think I tuck in like some yarn and a paintbrush, just some different things because, like I said, these are my crafty friends. And then I'm going to pull some, a little word phrase and a little cluster of buttons and put down on the bottom. It says cute as a button because I thought that was really, really cute. It's the right color and it worked well. And I mean, they are cute as a button. Look at that. I mean, you can't see them very well right now, but when I do the close-up, there are, I think 8 of them, 2, 4, 6, yep, 8 of them are over there waving goodbye because some of them stayed until the next day, but I had to leave because I work in a school and school was starting back that week. So, and then this heart right here, and then one more, I took that heart paper, the polka dot paper, and one of the stamps from this stamp set that I got, it is just the outside line, and I stamped it in black soot, and then I fussy cut the heart out. So it brought that dark pink polka dot forward a little bit and kind of expanded that diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. And I think that that's about it. So here's the little sketch that I had drawn out for myself to kind of give me an idea of what I wanted to do. And for the most part, I kind of stuck to that. I was going to do some stamping on the left side, but since I used that dark paper, I obviously didn't need that. So here it is. I am really excited with the way that this turned out. I'm loving the way that pinks and that twisted citron turned out together. And I love this picture. Look at my sweet friends waving goodbye. Bless them. I miss them all. So anyway, I hope that you all have a great day. I hope that if this is your first time visiting me, that you will come back again. And thumbs up if you like this video. I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. I hope that you all get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!